When it comes to keeping control, governments don't just rely on laws or regulations. They also rely on a defenseless population. For those in power, the idea of an armed, capable citizenry is a constant threat, a reminder that control is not absolute. That's why certain weapons are considered too dangerous for citizens to own, too powerful for ordinary hands. Today, we're diving into 5 weapons that the government doesn't want you to own. Why? Because they could shift the balance of power, putting independence firmly in your hands. The .50 Browning machine gun cartridge was initially designed for military use in World War I, capable of tearing through vehicles, fortifications, and light armor. Rifles chambered in .50 BMG have the ability to engage targets over a mile away. This isn't your average rifle. We're talking about a firearm with immense kinetic energy, capable of penetrating steel and wreaking havoc on even light-armored vehicles. Rifles like the Barrett M82 or M107 are popular among civilians who want a rifle that's as powerful as it is versatile. And it's no wonder the government is wary. With the ability to hit a target from long distances, .50 BMG rifles mean you're not limited by terrain or distance, which could challenge control over vast areas. Despite debates on their legality, these rifles remain a strong symbol of civilian firepower and autonomy. For many enthusiasts, the .50 BMG represents the ultimate in stopping power and precision. But for lawmakers, it's the idea of this much firepower being available to citizens that sparks fears of a tactical advantage. Short-barreled shotguns, or SBS, aren't just iconic, they're the definition of close-quarters power. With a barrel less than 18 inches, they deliver massive stopping power within short distances, making them a favorite for those who understand the realities of home defense. Unlike traditional shotguns, the spread of a short-barreled shotgun is wider, making it incredibly effective in confined spaces where every second counts. The Mossberg 590 Shockwave and Remington TAC-14 are popular civilian models, both packing a punch with each trigger pull. The government's main concern? Concealability and effectiveness at close range. These are weapons that could level the playing field quickly in an altercation. Because of their devastating power in tight areas, they've been tightly regulated under the National Firearms Act, yet they remain popular with those who value uncompromising self-defense. In the Prohibition era, these sawed-off shotguns were favorites of law enforcement and civilians alike, prized for their ability to clear rooms quickly. But as they became symbols of resistance, the government moved quickly to restrict them, marking the start of tighter shotgun regulations. If you're finding this information helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to stay informed about your rights and tools for self-defense. This content is for you, the informed citizen. Saturday night specials are small, inexpensive handguns that have been a hot topic in American politics for decades. Popular for their accessibility, these firearms are often sold at low prices, putting personal protection within reach for everyone. Models like the Raven Arms .25 ACP or Cobra .380 ACP are prime examples of how affordable and compact these guns can be. While they're not designed for precision or high volume, their sheer accessibility makes them incredibly popular. The government's stance is that they contribute to crime in urban areas. However, for many, these firearms are a last line of defense, a tool that empowers those who can't afford high-end guns. Critics argue they lack durability, but supporters say they level the playing field, providing basic self-defense for people across socioeconomic backgrounds. These guns represent a fundamental right, the right to protect yourself no matter your income. The government's fear is rooted in the idea that an affordable defense is accessible to all. breaking down barriers between classes when it comes to self-protection. The rise of 3D printing has changed the gun industry in ways we're still coming to terms with. In the past, firearms manufacturing was confined to licensed companies. But with a 3D printer, anyone can create parts or even full guns in their home. This includes making polymer frames for handguns or even lower receivers for AR-15s. The Liberator, a single-shot plastic gun, showed the world that guns could be made at home with minimal oversight. And while these firearms require a good amount of skill and specific materials, the threat they pose to government control is clear. Untraceable firearms, or ghost guns, are exactly what their name suggests. No serial numbers, no record, and consequently, no control. These are the kinds of weapons that regulators can't track, which has made them a focal point in modern gun control discussions. For enthusiasts, they're a declaration of independence, a statement that personal rights shouldn't be limited by bureaucratic red tape. The government is scrambling to regulate something they've never had to control before: the private manufacturing of firearms by individuals. For many people, owning a ghost gun is the ultimate expression of freedom from state intervention. No firearm on the civilian market has sparked as much debate as the AR-15. Loved by millions and viewed as the ultimate home defense tool, the AR-15's versatility is unmatched. With calibers ranging from the standard 5.56 NATO to 300 Blackout, this rifle is adaptable, making it useful in a range of situations. It's the weapon of choice for those who prioritize personal defense, but it's also a favorite for sport shooting and hunting. The AR-15's adaptability is exactly why the government has placed it in the crosshairs of gun control legislation. But for enthusiasts, the AR-15 isn't just a rifle. It's a reminder of personal freedom, a tool for defense, and a symbol of American resilience. With its modular design, citizens can customize it for a range of uses, from home defense to competition shooting, making it the ideal rifle for any gun owner. The AR-15 embodies a principle that the government finds difficult to control: adaptability. It's not just a weapon, it's an ever-evolving tool in the hands of the people, allowing them to protect their freedom as they see fit. These 5 weapons, each one a tool for personal defense, each one a symbol of power in the hands of citizens. The government may not want you to have them, but that's exactly why you should. Remember, every law that restricts these tools is one less protection you have. Arm yourself with knowledge and stand firm in your rights. If you believe in the right to bear arms, hit that subscribe button and share this video. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and remember, the power to protect yourself is the ultimate freedom.